A fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Number 18 will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he's having a very nice season so far. He's got an ERA in the low 3s. So hopefully he can continue that here in this one. Give his ball club a chance to win.
Jonathan Villar heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Milwaukee, shortstop, number 5.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Eric, your Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you know, I think they need some better performances out of Ryan Braun. He's without a steal in this series. Not a stat line you hear about him too often. Just needs to work on getting on base, and then he can think about being aggressive and taking an extra 90 feet.
First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Kendrick comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. With a moment now, let's check out how the Dodgers will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Ryan Braun stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Well, baseball can be a humbling game. Yesterday wasn't a good day for him, but over the season, he's hitting over 300.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the black.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Ball
3-0 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there, 3-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. In the air out toward right field. Van Slyke is there. And that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Jimmy Nelson is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matt, when he seems to get in trouble, that's when he bears down. He's actually got a lower batting average against with runners in scoring position. That tells you a lot about what type of competitor he is.
Jonathan Lucroy is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 20.
Chase Utley comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman, Chase Utley.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Eric Karros, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year. So, obviously, they'd like to get back into that positive numbers with a win here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Corey Seager waits on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Jeanette is under this one. And he's got it for out number 1. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Corey Seager will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs.
And he leads this ball club in that department, so he's really been the guy that they're looking to drive the ball out of the yard.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Down the first baseline. Lucroy takes it in, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And with that, let's look at how the Brewers align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those power hitters. He's also got a power arm and can cover some ground in that outfield. Very reliable, plays a smart defensive outfield. Always an asset in any game.
Justin Turner will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to short. VR is right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We've played an inning. No score. Domingo Santana will stand in. He comes
Leading
off
off
an
for the
0 for
Brewers,
4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Peterson, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is in there safely as he starts the second with a double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double as he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign.
Yeah, he's definitely one of their guys offensively. Does a nice job of finding gaps and getting into scoring position.
Kirk Neuenhuis will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities that they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and if you've got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
A runner at second, nobody out. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Peterson. One down.
And with two strikes, when you force a hitter to hit your changeup, that's how you take his power away, especially when it's down in the zone. That's a sign of a smart pitcher right there.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in as he'll enter play fourth in the National League batting race.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's down.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. There you see the company he's in terms of that NL batting race. Here's the 1-0. And that's waved at and missed. 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Ben Slight. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Coming to the plate now, Garen Cecchini. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
The 0-2 home. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Seager is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now. And as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far.
Gonzalez.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. VR is underneath this one. One pitch, one away.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
Scott Van Slyke will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Grounded to third. Cicchini is there. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got one hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles, set to start the third inning in this one. Martin Maldonado is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Catcher, Martin Maldonado.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Standing in now, Jimmy Nelson. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Kendrick ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 5.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
Into the box, Jonathan VR, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Tap foul at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, the strikeouts sure come in bunches for this guy. Remember, he had 10 of them in his last start, and he's well on his way to maybe even matching that number in this game.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit out towards second. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Howie Kendrick will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Left
They're
fielder.
still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Neuenhuis is in pursuit, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Rides it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
A.J. Ellis will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Well, for Kendrick, he's in scoring position with his 15th double of the year. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And that's over. 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
number 18.
Digs in, ready for his first plate appearance.
First offering on its way. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And that's exactly what you want out of your pitcher. No long at bat, get in, get it down, and get out of there. And on one pitch, he's able to get the job done.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Look out. 2-0 now. Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Jeanette has it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And the run is in to score from third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, errors are gonna happen. They're just part of the game, but this obviously is a bad time to make a mistake like this. That allows two runners to come in and score, and that's the kind of letdown that'll cost you ball game.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
That's wide, 2-0.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Jeanette. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with one out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
Here comes the first pitch. Justin Turner is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I'll tell you, it looks to me like he's getting pretty worked up out there.
Yeah, I think it's good to pitch with a chip on your shoulder, but sometimes one bad call, one bad pitch sends you right off the deep end.
He's working himself into a lather.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Ready with the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. On the ground up the middle. To his left, VR. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Back Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt
Leading off for
Vasgersian,
Milwaukee,
as Ryan
the
Braun
left fielder,
steps
number
forward
8,
to get things started
Ryan
here in the Milwaukee
Braun.
half of the inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
How about
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning.
Santana?
Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Domingo Santana walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Van Slyke over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Kirk Neuenhuis is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. One 0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0. Adrian Gonzalez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And the pitch. Now a swing from Adrian, and this is on the ground out to second. And the catch is made, 1 away.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he feels this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The batter.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Jonathan Lucroy heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Bounce to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
So far, we've seen a lot of late swings. We saw it right there on the ground ball to first base. And I don't know if that's because the fastball is so good today or because guys are slow to read the pitches. But he's been very effective out there, no doubt about that.
At the plate, Garen Cecchini. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. He gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Martin Maldonado will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 2-0. Howie Kendrick comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Fielder, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks in 3rd best on the squad.
Yeah, he's having a pretty nice season for this ball club. Maybe not the go-to guy, but you always have to appreciate a guy that can rack up hits for you like he has.
Now at the plate, A.J. Ellis. He drew a walk his first time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
These guys would like nothing more than
number
to
18.
add on to their 2-run lead. Back-to-back hits have them in business to do just that.
Number 18 steps in now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Out to second for one.
Well, I guess you could say that this sacrifice was partially successful. He makes the third baseman fielding, so that's a plus. He gets one runner up to third, and that's a plus. But they do get the fielder's choice at second, so it won't be scored a sacrifice. So I guess that's a minus.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Runners are at first and third, one away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run is in to score from third. Around third and being waved on home. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so one runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score.
Oh, no, you don't.
The shortstop,
Corey Seager will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Brewers nothing. Aaron Hill will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
number 9, Aaron Hill.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Bounced weakly near the plate. Ellis has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number
You just
5,
get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Jonathan Villar will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and It's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row, so now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Scooter Gennett will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
0-1.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hard hit toward the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Ryan Braun will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in if you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Santana.
Domingo Santana strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
In there, and it's 0-1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Oh, that pop-up really helped him out. He's coming back strong now.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. Still down 3-0.
Corey Knebel
Well, come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Justin Turner will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next.
Justin Turner.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
Shot back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back in the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
At the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
One-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Nobody out, runner on first. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. Drilled on the ground to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, that's 3 batters faced and 2 hits so far since coming on. Not exactly the score line he was hoping for. So he's going to need to dial himself up a little ground ball right here and try to work his way out of this.
Jock Peterson will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Shoots this one to first. Oh, and he misses it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well, nothing going right on the mound for him right now. This is going to be scored an infield single. And that's just going to make matters worse out there as that loads the bases.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, single, single, bang. It's like a bowling alley out there. The old set him up and knock him down. And he's going to bring everybody home here on the 3-run double.
In now is A.J. Ellis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. 3 runs already home here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Santana is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 18.
Number 18 gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But, hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
Runner in scoring position at 2nd with 2 down. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Kirk Neuenhuis is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
In there, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Jonathan Lucroy stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Pitch on the way. Out in front of it, strike 1. One out, nobody on. 1-1.
Yeah, a couple of close pitches there on the inside part of the plate. I don't think he could have done much with either one of those.
1-1, here it comes. chopped foul over towards the dugout. Bases are empty, one man out. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Garen Cecchini stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now here's the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Blaine Boyer will come on now in a mop-up role, as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Chase Utley stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
And that misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that's in there, 2-1.
Oh, and that's a dangerous pitch right there, but in the end, it worked out well for him. I don't think he was looking breaking ball, and that turned out to be a beauty.
And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Lucroy moving to his right, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Corey Seager will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here it comes. And that misses inside, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Ball 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Wow. He can't believe it out there on the mound. I mean, these last 3 pitches, they have all missed by inches.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Hit on the ground to short. VR is up with it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Good
Now
start
batting,
to the inning here out of the
third
bullpen.
baseman,
After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Justin Turner gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Shot toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
This is something their hitting coach preaches every day at the batting cage. Stay inside the ball. Here he lets the ball get deeper into the zone, then stays back and drives it to the right center gap.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit late, and he's falling behind 0-2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this inning was going nowhere. All of a sudden, though, it's changed dramatically. A base hit, a wild pitch, just like that, there's a runner in scoring position.
Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Martin Maldonado will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
Maldonado.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Yasmani Grandal is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Number 7 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Van Slyke giving chase, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll get into scoring position here with 1 away. It's a pinch hit double.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate, and this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Two good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. You got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Stepping in, Scooter Gennett. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Comes set, now the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 6-1 game.
Well, they finally strike for their first run here with 2 outs in the 8th, as their bats have almost completely been shut down to this point.
Ryan Braun will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Brewers 1. Carlos Torres is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Carlos Torres.
Scott Van Slyke leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Right fielder, Scott Van Slyke.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. One and two.
1-2.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is VR, and that's the first out.
We'll check out that 1-2 pitch again in show motion. This pitch is up around the letters, and you'll see that back elbow drop down a bit and kind of drag through the zone. That's what causes him to pop it up.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
Howie Kendrick will step in. He had that big 3-run double his last time.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runners on first with 1 down. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. That's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
Here it comes, 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. A little bouncer. A bare-handed pickup. Not in time.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
It was a highlight reel stop, but he can't get it out. And runners will be at first and second with 1 away.
You wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. Instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this as a single and an error.
Michael Blazek will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. A.J. Ellis will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
He'll be kicking himself there. With 2 ducks on the pond, and he pops one up. But that's an opportunity at the plate that you just have to take advantage of.
Number 18 will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get 1 home, maybe 2. This is a big-time chance.
Earl Venable will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Will Venable.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. In there, 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Jeanette is there on to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Casey Fiend will come on now hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
Number 50, Casey Fiend.
Domingo Santana will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Good spot on the black for strike 2.
You like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Kirk Neuenhuis ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
For short, hit hard. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw to first to take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
Well, I think you got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Jonathan Lucroy makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore. But you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Howie Kendrick. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harris, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 6-1. So long from Southern California.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we